small complete dot in the middle. And the big star. I got it. If you have a question, just call it out because I'm looking for it. Question is name the epithelium. Endothelium. Yeah, that's endothelium. Same question, it's the same answer. Name the epithelium. Endothelium. On this one, what kind of muscle is that? Yeah, that's what muscle. That happens to be the artery that's in the vein. But now just know endothelium and smooth muscle. Okay. How if I ask you what kind of cell that dot belongs to? White blood cell. Yeah, it's a leukocyte because they keep their nucleus. All those little light green blood, those are what? Red blood cells. They're the red blood cells. Okay, next one. Yeah, I'll go a little bit quickly through the ones that you've seen before. You actually show them all. Again, if you have questions, let me know. If I were to say name the epithelium here. Yeah, simple cuboidal. I would have to say something like forming this ring. So it's one row, and the cells are just about as tall as they are wide. The nucleus is pretty big and nice and round in the middle. Yeah. One more time, name the epithelium. Cuboidal. Right. Right, you need to close that iris diaphragm lever down so it's not so bright. Lighten that up a little bit. And a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, that's not so good. Sometimes, yep. All over the place. This is pretty good right here. Okay, again, name the epithelium. Simple columnar. Yeah, this one's simple columnar. So which you don't have to say microvilli because they're. I can see them up there, but they're really hard to see. Guys, you see little tiny kind of black bumps. Don't worry about those for this test. Yeah, if you're able to say simple columnar, you're good. You're good. What kind of connected? No, I said the answer. What kind of tissues down here? I was going to say it's connected. Okay. Next.
Put this on YouTube and then if you want to listen to it, you can wait. Okay.
Yeah, try not to look in your gold book so you can see if you know it or not. Okay, these guys are upside down, but like maybe these 5 cells here, name the epithelium. Yeah, simple columnar ciliated. Notice I didn't ask you to look down there because it doesn't look simple down there. So on these slides, sometimes cells pile up. So I will direct you to the part that looks the best. Yes, okay, you guys tell this is one row here. Especially these 5 are better. Yeah. And yeah, they're tall, so that's one row, simple, columnar, ciliated. Right. That's it. I probably could have focused that a little bit better there. Yeah, simple, columnar, ciliated. All right. And the next one. Okay, all this orange here, name the epithelium. Yeah, guys, remember when the nuclei are so jammed together so closely, that's actually one row, but it looks like two. That's pseudostratified, what's the rest? Ciliated. This is not the best one I've ever seen, but anyone know that? Oh, here's a better one, I didn't see that. Name the cell? Okay, this slide is number 7 in your slide box, and I'm also going to ask you guys to know 2 layers below that. Yeah. Like this. So, let's say this is the trachea. What would you call this layer here? Lamina propria. It's always the connective tissue of mucous membrane. What's this connective tissue? What type of connective tissue is that? Hyaline cartilage. That's the hyaline cartilage. And let's say I were to ask you a couple more questions on that. Name the cell. Chondrocyte, name the space. What do you generally call this blue area? Matrix. Yeah. One more time, name the whole connective tissue. Hyaline cartilage. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to go back to the rest of the epithelium slides. So. Okay, this is at 40. This is the whole thing here. Name the epithelium. Somebody, yeah, go again. Yeah, stratified. You guys can see all these nuclei. I mean, there's cells there. And what is this shape at the top here? Squamous. And you don't see anything up here. Non-keratinized. Don't worry about those things. Yeah, non-keratinized. So so one more time, stratified. You don't see anything, so say non-keratinized. You'll only have to say keratinized or non-keratinized with stratified squamous. This is non-keratinized. Okay. Sometimes they kind of damage it when they're making the slides. So. Put that up one more. Ignore that little funny thing coming off the top. Go ahead and name this. Yeah, maybe look right in here. Say it again. It's still non-keratinized slide. Yeah, this is the vagina slide. The last one was the esophagus. I'll just use one of the 2 slides because I told you guys I'll only ask everything you want. Good. Stratified, squamous, non-keratinized. Nothing up there.